Hey, what is up, guys? Jacob getting back some Fruit of Grisaia. We're at the baseball diamond and Michiru saying what we're all thinking, so let's get this shit over with.
Well, it's fine by me, but what exactly is it that we're doing?
Yuji also asking the important question. Seems like baseball, not a doctor. I don't know, Yumiko. You and me, we both got places to be. We got better things to do than sports ball, you know?
Sports?
I was hoping for more specific details, but playing sports in gym class hardly seems ridiculous. More like completely commonplace. Please, Sachi, monologue for a bit.
Before that, I've got an unrelated question, if that's alright.
Cool, this is great.
Why are you the only one in a maid uniform?
Yuji, I'm 90% sure we've actually been over this already.
Don't give me that totally nonplussed look. For a second, you almost convinced me I'm the strange one here.
What? How so? Please, details. Is this, like, this is sweat resistant? Is that what it is?
Sorry, let's move on. I shouldn't have asked.
My mistake. The strangest thing here wasn't her clothes. It was me expecting anything resembling common sense from a student at this school.
Okay, so, what does sports involve?
Is it... Okay, so I'm not, again, not a sports doctor, but they were holding a baseball bat. Are you perhaps playing the based ball? The ball bases, you know what I mean? So we're playing Calvin ball here. It's just absolute fucking anarchy.
What kind of extreme sport is that? All I got of your description is there's probably a ball involved.
Why would you... Okay, you know what? Fine. Just let's see. Sachi hands me a large round ball she's been holding on to. A volleyball. She just said it's a volleyball. We know. Okay. So there is a bat involved. That's good. We're making a lot of good progress here.
They hit a volleyball with a bat?
I know, Yuji. It's crazy. How would they fuck this part up? Hitting it with the bat seems very easy. Okay, so it's baseball but with a volleyball. This wasn't hard. Baseball with a volleyball.
What if someone catches the ball on the fly?
It's just baseball! It's baseball but with a volleyball. Stop yanking my chain here.
When and why did this strange game come into fashion?
Wait. How is this better? This doesn't seem better. This seems worse in most ways, right? It's the same. This doesn't seem like a good compromise, though. This is nothing.
So you ended up just doing them all at once?
What?
Was this your doing, Sakaki?
Love that zoom. That's fucking perfect, dude. I knew it! J'accused! Fucking you.
Then don't complain when I blame you.
It was implied, though. Your eyes really told the story, you know what I mean? Yeah, I know. Let's just stop wasting time.
What about Amane and Makina?
Oh, right. Sorry. The thing zoomed in. I didn't see you. Yeah, but you live. That's the important part. Wow. Very dramatic, Makina.
Amane!
Yeah, you get her, dude. I mean, someone's gotta keep her in line, right? And God forbid it's anyone else at this goddamn school.
Are you her mother or what?
And so, after 15 minutes of wasted time, with Amane's second shot of "Alright, let's do this," our bewildering match of Mystery Extreme Sports begins. Through the impartial results of rock, paper, scissors matches, the teams are divided as follows. Bear team, pitcher, So Amane. Catcher, Sakaki Yumiko. Fielder, Irisu Makina. Rabbit team, pitcher, Kazumi Yuji. Catcher, Komisachi. Fielder, Matsumichi Michiru. Are fucking stacked. We're fucking stacked. Whatever, I can speak. Our rabbit team ends up being first to bat. Oh wow, how convenient they get to reuse the same one. Leadoff batter dons a softball helmet, grabs a colorful metal bat, and takes her place in the batter's box. Fucking get him, dude. With a grating high-pitched sound, Michiru thrusts her bat out to point at the pitcher's mound where Amane settling into her stance with the volleyball in hand.
What's this? Considering how apathetic she was, Michiru's gotten surprisingly into it now that the game started.
ええ、みちる様は何と言いますか。とりあえず何でも嫌ってみて、何にでも面倒くさがってみるところから。
But then she gets way into it. I love it.
いざ始
I
ま
love
っ
the
てしまう
passion, the energy, yes!
なる方ですから。
Okay, sure.
I see, but I'm willing to bet she's also the first one to get bored.
ご明察です。
Oh, stop it. Unaware of the critical analysis she is receiving from her teammates, Michiru takes a few vigorous practice swings, then glares up at Amane.
今日こそ返してあげるわ。
Throw the bat at her, you fucking won't.
なんだっけ。おめえ挽回。
Wow, Amane, fucking cut her down.
間違えただけでしょ。人の小さなミスをそうやっていつまでもねちねちと。
Okay, this scene's pretty adorable. Fine, you got me. Watching Michiru stamp her feet in frustration in the batter's box, I whispered at Sachi, who's sitting next to me on the bench. I know, you were just talking to her, actually.
So, what happened last time?
前回の授業でみちる様は天音さんから1点を取ることができなかったんです。
That's embarrassing.
それでまあ試合終了後に大きな声で
Great.
この
Michiru really should. I mean, it's not hard. Just think about the sentence in your mind's eye, and then say it with your mouth hole. Ah, disgrace tends to be something you want to repay, not regain. Thank you! Because I don't know how words work. I guess the words are kind of similar. Sure, Michiru must have gotten all excited and shouted out a garbled sentence before she even knew what she was saying.
Just a thought here. Might Michiru be something of an idiot?
私の口からは
That's a big fat yes, if I've ever heard one.
そこ聞こえてるわよ。ごちゃごちゃうるさい。
No, you got it, Michiru. We believe in you.
Yeah, sorry, didn't intend to distract you. We'll keep quiet, so please regain as much disgrace as you like.
おめえは返上するもので挽回するものじゃないのよ。ラッキー。
So this is going really great. As Michiru screeches like a drugged monkey and brandishes her bat overhead, Mine's first pitch sails over the plate.
ストライク。
Thanks, Yumiko.
こらずるいわよ。なんもずるないわ。試合はもう
Okay,
始まってる
Amane
ね
plays dirty. I like her. I want to switch teams, please.
屈辱だ。
Maybe I'll regain it. Receiving the return throw from Sakaki, Amane carefully finds her foothold on the pitcher's mound, a fearless smile on her
ほら
face.
第2球行くわよ。
Okay, thanks. You gave her a warning that time. That's nice. This is going good. With that intense shout, Michiru takes a firm hold of her bat and fixedly watched Amane's pitching motion. Looking closely, Michiru's got the position of her hands on the bat reversed. But if I mentioned that now, I'd get the feeling her only response would be another shut it. Guess I'll just watch over her gallant battle with silent respect. Amane twists her long limbs into a sidearm motion, and the volleyball soars toward the squatting Sakaki's hands at an ideal velocity and angle. Oh wow, she's using a special move. Here it comes. With an explosion of energy, Michiru swings her bat at full force, but tragically, she cuts through empty air a good 10 centimeters above the top of the ball, her blonde twin tail swinging aimlessly behind her. How? It's a volleyball. These are easy to hit. Michiru slams her bat on the home plate in a towering rage.
あと1球よ、みちるちゃん。ちゃんって言うな。子供扱いしないでよ。
Yeah, she's nagging right now. She's fucking hustling you. People are gonna bet against her now, and she's gonna fucking grand slam it. Here it fucking comes.
Hey, Michiru.
何よ。
You've got your hands wrong. You're batting right, so your right hand should be on top. You've got it backwards.
知ってるわよ。わざとよ。どう持つのよ。
Hey look, she's doing better.
You're obviously clueless. Hold it with your right fist higher on the bat. Your left fist
こ
below.
ういうことはもっと早く言いなさいよ。なんなのよもう。
Also, this angle is not... It doesn't look like she's wearing pants. Which, like, I'm not complaining, but it's weird.
次いいわよ。いつでも来なさいよ。もう少し待ちなさいよ。
Wait. Go or wait? Make up your mind!
おい。
Okay, great. As Michiru bears her fighting spirit, Amane's face briefly suggests a dubious, "Are you sure about that?" But she's not the type to think too hard about this sort of thing. Her expression soon gives way to a smirking grin.
全力で行くよ。
Alright, here it comes. Forcefully swinging the ball up in her right hand, Amane takes a step forward on the mound, throwing the motion of her entire body into the pitch. The ball flies out of Amane's hand, whistling through the air directly at its target, which is Michiru.
みちる様、危ない。
Uh-oh.
想定通りよ。
Michiru, anticipating the beanball, pulls half a step with her pivot leg and swings her bat in a wide arc.
伝説のピッチャー返し。
Oh my god, wow, that epic chess match has begun. Michiru's vigorous stroke of the bat catches the ball beautifully in the sweet spot, sending it flying back towards Amane on the mound. My god, no way, this is just like one of my animes.
Well, that's what she screamed, so probably, right?
Exactly where and how this thing became a legend is a question for another day. The ball rushes straight back towards Amane, who's still in an awkward position from releasing her pitch. That thing's gonna hit. Who says this? I don't know. Someone says it's gonna hit her, though. Or so I thought for a split second. Amane nimbly recovers and takes a firm stance as the ball approaches her. Oh my god, no. Turning to the side, she swings back with her left elbow and unleashes a firm right-handed fist stab in model karate form. With a resounding thud, the ball is sent flying back towards where Michiru stands on the batter's box. Okay, got it. So this is gonna be retarded then. Michiru fires it right back. Okay. It's dumb, but it's a little funny. Please, give me one more. Perfect, loving it. Right off the bat, we already find ourselves in a deadlock. Or rather, what the hell is with this development? I'm sort of reminded of those martial arts matches where both fighters run in the center of the ring at the first gong, stop dead, and just start bashing away at each other, but where do things go from here? Are they planning to repeat pitcher paybacks until they run out of steam? I can't read the next move, a strange game. There's no apparent path to victory for either side. Love the energy, Makina, fuck yes!
Hey, Sachi. What exactly is a pitcher pack?
Her tongue is short. Oh, I beg to differ. Huh? She showed me what that tongue do.
Huh, I see.
That cannot possibly be enough. This is going so good. Sparks continue to fly as the battle to the death between man and batter's box continues as it's along its repetitive course. But I mean, what exactly are they getting all worked up over? It's too damn hot for this. But I suppose women have their own battles that must be fought to the bitter end. This is clearly a contest between two truly indomitable spirits.
By the way, Sachi. Just, how long is this feudal exchange going to continue?
Or maybe until one of them dies.
Truly a thrilling edge-of-your-seat battle of the wills. Mind if I use this opportunity to go buy a drink?
Oh, dude, I need a drink too. Tell me about it. No, I got this.
No, I think I'll get it myself this time.
At my word, Sachi's skewers move the searching glare. No! What? That is, I would never. Okay. No? As the thought, damn, she saw through me runs through my head, make eye contact with Sakaki, who's still crouched behind the plate. No, I'm doing this like a bit.
So there was a previous offender, eh?
How dare you, this is thrilling edge-of-your-seat action! Well,
can't argue with that.
So we resign ourselves to watch over their battle to the end, with the calm grazes of the elderly watching their overly energetic grandchildren skip rope with all their might. But just I'm beginning to think this fiery clash of pride between Michiru and Amane might truly never end. The conclusion arrives in an unexpected form. Wow, she did it. Oh shit, it sounded like she died.
Hey Sachi. What does that ga just now signify?
Or perhaps, I mean, based on the sound, it sounded like her damn leg snapped off.
I see.
Wait, should that be my reaction here?
So, isn't that like kinda bad?
Sachi stares blankly back at me for a second. After a beat, her eyes widen and her mouth springs open. Oh, cool. We've settled it then. As we hurriedly jump off the bench, Makina is already rushing up to Amane, who's currently writhing on the mound. Oh no, but she's dead. She's in the sky. That's what this means. Oh, and now she faded because she's dead forever. Although it might look like a slapstick comedy scene if you squint, the atmosphere is actually pretty tense until a burst of out-of-place laughter breaks it. Okay, Michiru, time and place here. Michiru points toward the mound with her right hand, her left hand resting on her hip. Her proud face the image of woman triumph. Woman triumphant, probably. She's reclaimed her shame or whatever the fuck she said. Whatever stupid bullshit came out of her mouth. You know how it is. Voice acting is pretty good for this, though.
Should you really be striking a victory pose right now? You're completely burned out yourself.
Yeah, but she did win. She's doing good. Just don't pass out. Just don't pass out. All you gotta do is not pass out. You got this. Her faint voice abruptly failing her altogether, Michiru's body begins to shake violently. She collapses to her knees on the spot with a thump. Great. Well, we're really off to a great start here. You know, we're like 15 minutes in, 2 people dead. We're really rolling through this. Hey, maybe with luck we'll be able to kill off 2 more of these. Oh, please don't make that noise again. Michiru scatters sparkling vomit onto the ground with a sickling gurgle. Great! I wish she was dead. Would this be the so-called double KO?
So, Sachi, in this case, can we declare the ones who stand up inside the 10 count the winner?
No.
Roger.
Like I said, I'll do it. Oh, there she is. She's doing real good. Here she is. Oh yeah, no, she's super daijobu, dude. She's doing so good. Her foot fell off, but whatever.
Probably shouldn't try to stand. If the bone's broken, the pressure might make it break the skin. Ew, 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 ew.
Agreed.
Look, just stay put. Let me see your foot.
Amane, supported by her hand, slowly shifts to a sitting position on the mound. I take her right leg in my hand and lift it up to take a look. It's not any worse than I had expected. Fortunately, there doesn't seem to be a fracture, but there is red swelling beginning around the joint.
Huh, doesn't seem to be broken, but a sprain? Well, if we're unlucky, it might be a partial fracture, I guess.
Great, well, you know what they say about small feet. Small socks.
Either way, it's the infirmary for you. Can you stand?
Didn't we just tell her not to stand? Whatever. I know, see, this is why we told you not to stand.
Don't put weight on your right foot, you idiot. Just get yourself onto my back. Don't give me that. It's not so bad right now because you're pumped full of adrenaline from the shock. But if you ever do it, you'll be crying later. Hurry up and get on.
Don't be fooled. I'm gonna kidnap you and sell you to, you know, someone who buys people. I don't know. Slavers. I don't fucking know.
I'm not gonna play along with your jokes right now. You're hurt. You stop wasting time and you do what I tell you to do.
That's what I fucking thought. Shut the fuck up and get on my back. Amane softly leans her body against my back and grabs the shoulders of my gym uniform somewhat hesitantly.
You need better grip than that. Wrap your arms around. Get a hold of my neck. Fucking choke me.
Harder! Harder! As instructed, Amane wraps her arms around my neck, pushing her breasts firmly against my back. Great! Normally I'd be throwing out a joke or two at this point, but this isn't the time.
Sachi, I'm taking her to the infirmary. How's Michiru?
How? Good thing we just had oxygen laying around, I guess. Michiru lies flat on the ground limp as a beach tuna. Sachi's holding a portable can of oxygen to her mouth as we speak.
I'm leaving command of the field to you. Adjust your tactics as the situation demands. Can you handle it, class representative?
Great. For some reason, maybe instinctively reacting to my tone, Sachi raised a hand in salute toward me.
Alright, here we go, Amane.
You're fine, just don't, you know, die.
Not a problem.
This isn't something, I don't know who says this, but nobody needs to apologize for this, I guess. Thought about the response, but ultimately decided against it. The wounded tend to grow timid to those around them. Better to avoid wording that might make her think of herself as baggage burdening others. Don't want to increase her anxiety. I keep up a flow of communication. Standard procedure to ensure the wounded doesn't feign out of pain. And then, you know, we're here.
Where's the infirmary? Amane, do you know?
その先を右。突き当たりまで行ったら左に行く
Great.
と保健室
Directions
が
and
あるよ。
everything. Banging on all cylinders.
We'll be there soon. Try to endure it for the moment.
大げさだな。たかが捻挫だ
Yeah,
よ。
but like, we're not gonna let you walk, obviously. Just shut the fuck up. Let me do this.
Don't make light of leg injuries. Soldiers get abandoned when they can't walk. I'll abandon you in this hallway. You'll starve to death.
っていやまあそっか。
Yeah, I mean, the healthy ones aren't gonna die
怪我した子から
first. That just doesn't make any
死んでいくんだよね。
fucking sense, right?
Don't worry, Japan won't desert you, and I won't leave you to die either.
ごめんね。私重いでしょ。
No, I'm sure you're light, except for your tits or something.
Not particularly. 5 bags of rice or so at most.
ちょっとなんで私の体重知ってるのよ。
I'm carrying you right now, A. And B, who measures things in bags of rice? Like, obviously Yuji does because he's a fucking psychopath.
I'm used to carrying around heavy luggage on my back. I can estimate weight from the feeling on my
あの
shoulders.
さ、おぶってもらっておいてこんなこと
Are
言
you
う
really?
のもあ
Look,
れなんだ
he
けど、
was quite flattering. You said I must be heavy, and he said you're not.
この場合ね、普通は
He
全
did.
然
He
重く
said
ないよ
that.
とかさ、
You said,
なん
I'm
かこう
sorry, I'm very heavy. And
女
he
の子
said,
に対して
not
気を
really.
使ったりするもんなんじゃないのかな。
He did that. He did that. Like, I was ready for what you said, but that's not what happened.
You're lighter than I expected. Probably only looked heavy from your height and that oversized chest.
Got her.
You've got long legs too. That must have thrown me off.
足が長いって褒めてくれてるのは嬉しいけど、なんか複雑。
Like 10 billion
ちなみに
pounds.
私の体重ってどれ
5
ぐらいだと
billion
予想
pounds.
して
I
た
don't fucking know. This is a stupid conversation. Let's move on.
My impression was that you'd comfortably be above 60
そう
kilos.
いうことを言わないの。
God, can we move on, please? As she speaks, Amane sharply tightens her arms into a chokehold around my neck.
Look, stop thrashing around. You'll be the one crying if I drop you.
I come to a brief halt on the spot and lift Amane's body, which had been sliding down my back, up more firmly around my shoulders.
そっか、今ならユウジ君、両手が
Yeah,
塞
with
が
your
ってるよね
fucking thighs. Whatever, dude.
What are you planning, woman?
In the next moment, Amane gently closes her eyes. How do we know? We can't see them from here, but fine. Still clinging tightly to my neck, she brings her lips close. How? You're not facing each other. Oh, I see. To the back of your neck.
Hey!
I take an immediate evasive action in response to her suspicious movements, but Amane's lips nonetheless press against my cheek. Okay. So I'm not a doctor, I'm still not a doctor, but I'm pretty sure the cheek is located somewhere in this region. And this region is what we in the medical industry might call the not cheek zone.
チェ、避けられちゃったか。
Oh, I said somehow we dodged despite the fact that we didn't move. I don't know.
What the hell is wrong with this one?
A sprained ankle. She sprained her ankle. We know the answer to that one. I've got half a mind to drop her on the hallway floor, but we're dealing with an injured party here. I turn my head to the side to stare into Amane's face, finding her blushing in apparent embarrassment. I mean, okay. I thought I met her for the first time at this school, but maybe...
何よ、人の顔じっと見て。
I don't know. I must be falling in love.
It's nothing.
No matter how long or how carefully I study Amane's features, nothing comes to mind. I was entertaining the possibility she might have been some childhood friend I'd parted from in tears or what have you, but I'm pretty well convinced that isn't the case. Which would leave...
Do I look like the lover you were tragically separated from in your previous incarnation? Is that it?
何それ。人を電波扱いしないでよ。
Yeah, I mean, it wasn't really a joke. Yuji just doesn't know how to operate near humans, you know what I
それ
mean?
にならないから。
Give him the benefit of the doubt. He's growing or something. Pouting her lips, Amane knocks a fist against my head with a solid thunk.
What are you?
She's a human. She's a lady. She's a lady. She's a lovely lady. What do you mean?
スを
Yes, my short-term memory is perfectly fine, thanks.
Okay, Yuji. You need to be more specific with your questioning if you want a better answer. Every time Amane speaks, her soft breaths strike my ear. Is it just my imagination, or has her body temperature slowly been rising while I've had her on my back? I mean, probably. Because, like, you're warm, and if she's warm, your warmth combines to make more warm. It's like... you made more warm, you feel me? If she's suffered a partial fracture on that ankle, might be your body's beginning to generate a fever. Better get a move on. Again, lifting Amane further up on my back, I hurried to the infirmary. Thank God, scene ends.
Doc, emergency case, get a move on!
どくって。
Do we have a doctor? Still carrying Amane, I pushed my way forcefully into the room and shout for attention. But there's no one here much whatsoever, much less a doctor.
Why isn't anyone here? Did everyone take a break at
うちには
once?
保健の先生っていないのよ。とりあえずベ
Well-
ッドの上で下ろして。
Okay, if you
あとは
don't
自分でやる
have
から。
like a nurse person, why even have an infirmary? If nobody's there to help you, why even have the room?
There's no doctor. You mean they haven't hired anyone at all to staff this room?
そういうこと。
Then why have it? For the time being, I lower Amane onto a nearby bed.
保
Oh,
健の
hello.
先生が来るって話は前からあるんだけど、なかなかいい人が
Okay,
見つか
get
ら
a
ないみたい
shitty
で
one
ね。
then. Get someone who stands there and takes your name down. Get someone who can at least call your fucking parents or call a real doctor, you know?
Well, fine. I'll take care of the
でき
treatment.
るの？
Obviously, it's Yuji. He can do anything.
I learned first aid at my previous school. I can handle something like this at least.
Okay, great. Let's zoom in on that knee. I kneel in front of Amane's leg, untie and remove her athletic shoe. God, that's hot. Then take her red, swollen ankle in my hand. Probably is literally hot.
I'm gonna have to move it. Tell me if it hurts.
Her ankle's slender, but compared to her uninjured left foot, it's clearly inflamed pretty bad. Bend Amane's ankle to various angles, carefully searching for the location of her injury. It's not fractured after all. Whew, I mean, what a relief. But I think the ligament might have been stretched or the joint capsule ruptured. Taking a roll of medical tape from the infirmary's first aid kit, I loosely wrap it around Amane's ankle, restricting the range that the joint can move. Then retrieve ice from the freezer, stuff it into a bag, and press it over the injury through a towel, relieving the heat of the inflammation.
ありがとう。ずいぶん
Wow,
楽
look
に
at
なっ
that,
た
like a
わ。
real pro. I thought we took our shoe off. But I'll go fuck myself.
Well, just a bit.
I'm accustomed to treating sprains and burns at least. When I was a kid, I was getting hit pretty much every day, because I was so cool. And I still get my fair share of injuries even now.
やっぱり優しいね。
Oh, stop it, you flatterer.
Spare me. How exactly am I a nice guy? I just treated an injury. Anybody would do that
そうやっ
much.
て冷たい態度を取るのは、私に優しいやつだって勘違いされると。
No,
甘えられて
Yuji's
鬱陶
just
しいか
weird.
な？
Just accept him as he is, you know? To be honest, Damani's words are pretty close to the bullseye. When human beings find kindness, they naturally take advantage of it. Before they realize it, they've grown dependent on that kindness. They lose their ability to function without it. If I disappeared, what would you do with yourself? My master spoke these words to me when I was still a child. That's a fucked up thing to say to a
正
kid.
直ね、保健室に着いた時点で、じゃあ俺は行くからって言われ
I
るの
mean,
を覚悟してたん
okay,
だけど。
you're like, what?
Yuji,
You're gonna wrap your own
何も言わず
ankle?
に
I mean, I'm
治
not
療してくれた
fucking
じゃない？
heartless. And what? I'm gonna go back to the
驚いちゃった。
fucking baseball game? I'm pretty sure it's canceled. 2 of the members are dead.
Alright then, I'll be going.
As I raise my right hand in farewell, Money grabs my clothes, firmly to prevent my retreat. That's very forward.
ちょっと怪我をしてナーバスになっている女の子
No,
を一人に
okay,
する
I've got, look, I've got, oh, look at the time. I just
もう少し一緒にいなさい。
remembered I gotta go run into traffic or something. Am I the only one who thinks she should be slightly more nervous about being alone with a teenage male in this room? Dude, okay, she is totally down to fuck. Look at this face. Look at this. And this over here? Down to fuck. Let's go. Which has a bed? When her leg is injured to the point that she can't walk?
What do you want from me? If you have something to say, then spit it out already.
じゃあはっきり言うけど
Well,
ねえ私の彼氏になってよ
well, shit. I mean, I'm convinced, dude. Let's go. Let's fuck. I mean,
What?
聞こえなかったかなもう一度言おうか
yeah, that'd be awesome. Yuji, I don't understand what those words mean.
Why are you saying this? Is this a trick? Is Ashton Kutcher in
君
here?
のことが好きだから
Okay, wow, Amane, babe, that's incredibly forward.
初めて会った
Since
時か
when?
らずっと一目惚れってや
Okay,
つか
look,
な
this is a lot to deal with, and Yuji doesn't do good with emotions, so you're gonna get hurt here, like, not just the ankle, like, emotionally.
Huh.
なんか冷たい反応私の言ってることを信じて
Dude,
な
I
いでしょ
told you she was down to fuck, but, like, whatever.
Then let me ask, what part of me did you fall in love with? Was it my devilishly good looks? My monster dong?
そうねなんかダメ男っぽいところ
Aw, it's because he's pathetic! That's
私がいなか
so
ったらどうやって生きていくん
sweet!
だろうみたいな
I mean,
そういう
you know,
男に
love
弱い
comes
み
in
た
all
い
shapes and all sizes, and sometimes you just gotta be so pathetic that, you know, they're so sad for you that they love you.
I see. Can't say I have a problem with reliable women myself.
マジでそれって好都合じゃないどうする
Somehow I feel like this
じゃあ
conversation is
付き合っちゃおう
not
か
gonna end with a resounding yes. What does this girl think she's grinning about? Slap! Hit her with the mouth! Momentarily speechless with amusement, I held my right palm to my forehead and run it up through my hair.
Look, is teasing me that much fun?
そういう言われ方は心外なんだけどじゃあさ
Okay,
彼氏がダメな
not
ら
really
お
into
姉ちゃ
that.
んになってあげるよ
Why? This, God, whatever. let's just move on.
優しく
What?
て綺麗なお姉さん欲しくない？
Still totally down to fuck though, right?
I regret to inform you we're not hiring big sisters at the present time.
い
Goodbye.
つ募集するの？
Never. We anticipate no vacancies until doomsday.
なんだよそれ。
Wow, okay, man. Fun times.
That's my line, something I didn't read.
Shifting my grip on the ice pack, I give Amane a slap on the ankle. Well, that was needlessly mean.
Let's see. If you make it a yes/no question, then yes. I think I'll be safely on the enjoys bullying girls side.
サディストか。でも大丈夫。私ってこう見えても
A
ド L だから
match made in heaven. Look at that. They'll be happy forever.
Just what do you want from me exactly?
The dick, dude. She wants that D.
ねえ、どうしてもダメなの？なんか女としての自信な
Yeah,
く
I
さ
know. You kind of put yourself out there, and you're just really not giving you anything to work with here.
I'm not trying to reject you, but don't you think you're rushing things here?
Not really. We've been playing this game for quite a while. This is like episode 97 or
時期尚早
something.
という言葉を使う人はきっと10年経っても同
She
じこ
has
と
a
を言うよ
point.
ね。
Like, look, when it's love, it's love. The heart wants what it wants. Just give it to her, dude.
We're not talking about politics here.
I don't think that line was about
だか
politics.
ら彼女は諦めてお姉ちゃんになるって言ってるじゃない。
Well,
ね
look, dude, Yuji, huge. Like, just make a choice. Just man up and say, yeah, let's do it.
Starting off by asking for the sky and then dragging out concessions as a compromise in the negotiations. You really do think you're a politician.
うん。そろそろ私も傷つくぞ。
Yeah, I know, Yuji. Like I get that you're doing like a cute thing, but now's not the time for cute things. Now's the time for like a yeah, let's date kind of situation. I believe in you. You got this. Believe in the heart of the cards. Believe it. I drop my shoulders in an exaggerated gesture and heave a heavy sigh. I'm sure this girl intends to continue this aggressive pursuit until I tell her what she wants to hear. It'd be a serious pain in the ass if she tried to push me any harder than this. Wow, you poor, poor creature. As a point of compromise, this is probably right at the limit of my tolerance.
Yeah, I get it. If you want to play the big sister that badly, I'll go along with it.
If there was a mirror in front of me as I speak these words, I'd be staring into the face of a man with the word reluctant stamped on his forehead. Might this have been a hasty decision? Indifferent to my shame and regret, Money beams happily, dropping her hand on top of my head with a gentle thump in a grand big sister style.
ならばよろしい。これからはお姉ちゃんって呼ぶんだぞ。
Okay, I already hate this. I already hate this. Fucking kill me.
Don't think this means you can pet my head whenever you feel like.
Although I don't go so far as to push Money's hand away, I can't say this is an especially pleasant feeling. Wow. Nagging her about how good she gives head pats. Dutiful and clever dog... What the fuck are we talking about right now? As a rule, don't wag their tails when someone other than their master pets their head. Oh, I see. Our dick belongs to only one. The woman known as Master. That's great. I prefer eating my meals alone. A convenient excuse when no one wants to eat with you. It's just easier that way. For one thing, I don't have to go through the hassle pretending to enjoy what I'm eating. Why don't you just eat better food? In the first place, there's no cafeteria or lunch counter in this school. The facilities themselves apparently exist. But after all, you can count the number of students and permanent staff here on the fingers of your hands. Spending the money to run a lunchroom for the benefit of that small number of people would be completely inefficient any way you look at it. Yuji, buddy. If we're talking about efficiency, running a school for 6 students is also completely inefficient. But what do I know? So then you might ask, how does lunch work at this place? It's a pretty simple system. When we arrive at the classroom in the morning, we write our names in a notebook on the podium. Every lunch period, a supplier delivers food to everyone who signed up. Boxed lunch catering, they call it. Of course, it's completely up to every individual student whether we take advantage of the catering. Because the menu's basically left up to the supplier, it's possible to sign up only when you're offering something you want. Personally, I haven't asked for delivery even once. Dude, it's free food. Like, come on, it's free real estate. Just fucking do it. It's not that I'm worried about saving money, or that I can't trust food made by others. I don't have any religious principles against eating meat either. I'm just not interested enough in what I eat to bother. They say it's a common result of being raised in a food-poor environment. Considering the time I spent living together with my master and her crappy cooking, I guess it's only natural a full stomach and adequate nutrition is all I need. Incidentally, the lunch I prepared for myself today is 3 plain salt rice balls. My side dish was also a quick job. After frying onions and garlic, I threw them together to cook with some canned tomatoes and kidney beans, adding a packet of chili powder for seasoning. So my master used to say, "Humans ain't that fragile. You want star songs, you got beans to eat." She was a lovely gal. But I guess going with nothing but the basics is a bit too bleak for me. No point in living like a monk, so I've also brought an apple for dessert. Wow, Yuji, what a madman, an apple! Kinda feels like I'm eating nothing but red stuff. But there's no point worrying about a meal's appearance. This is perfectly adequate for my needs.
Oi!
So now she's dropped the honorific.
Oh,
Don't just call me Yuji, woman.
Got her, dude.
だって私お姉ちゃんになったんだし、弟に
She has a good
踏ん
point.
づけって変じゃない？
We lose, I guess.
I don't remember giving you permission to not use one.
Yuji, buddy, this is a losing battle. Just accept it. This is your life now, and it's mostly your fault.
禁止された覚えもないけど。
Well, okay, look at that. She's got us by the balls. We lose.
Okay, it is now forbidden.
もうなんて横暴なのかしら。なら私も交換
It
条
feels...
件出すわ
Okay,
よ。
whatever. What? What do you want?
What? What do you want?
I love it when me and Yuji are on the same page. It doesn't happen often, but every now and then, I hit his lines before he does.
私のことお姉ちゃんって呼んだら呼び捨てにするのやめてあげ
Okay,
る。
here's the thing. No.
どうする？ゆうちゃん。
Fucking kill me. Fucking kill me.
Spare me. Not even my parents ever called me that.
いいからほれ呼んでみお姉ちゃんって。
No thank you.
Ridiculous.
She's not a boggart. That's not gonna fucking work.
だったら私も呼び捨てやめないぞ。
Got him.
Do whatever you
そう
want.
する？
And do you need something?
いや、なんか地味に一人でご飯食べてるからさ。
No. He
一緒に食べない？
likes eating alone. It's so that way nobody can see his tears.
No, I'll pass. Take your volunteer work to Makina, why don't you?
もちろんマキナも一緒だよ。マキナ
Fucking kill me. Great, now there's more of us.
呼んだか？呼んだけどさ、その言葉遣い
No,
は
she
ど
did
う
a
だろ
good
う？
job. A, B, we're just hanging out. She doesn't need to, she's not writing an essay. It's fine.
お兄ちゃんもお弁当何食べてるのよさ。
Holy shit. Okay, before we get into the ins and outs of this boxed lunch, I'm gonna draw this episode to a close. So thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you liked it, I'm gonna like and subscribe. Be sure to tune next week for more Fruit of Grisaia with yours truly. I will see you guys then.